Chapter 37. For Grandma's memorial service, I zip myself into a dress. Under Mamito's chubby chin, I reclip a bow tie every time he rips it off. Finally, Mom says, "It's okay, leave it off." She smiles at Mamito, but her tears start. "Today is not a good makeup day," she laughs, wiping her eyes. "I'll cry it off before we even get there." Seeing Mom cry in dress up clothes makes the world melt a little. It's a weekday, but it feels like an unday, a day in an alternate timeline. I'm not in school. Dad's not at the radio station. Mamito didn't get dropped off at preschool. And Mom is dabbing her eyes in the front seat of the car instead of teaching a class. We drive down a street I recognize to a building I don't. When did this get here, I ask. A wood-sided chapel has materialized next to the bank we use. I must have passed it in the car and on the school bus 100 times, even walked by it as Mom pushed Mamito in a stroller. I never saw it before. Aunt Jess greets us in the foyer. "Oh, Kimmy," she says, hugging my mother. The two sisters look into each other's eyes, seeming to send silent messages they both understand. Aunt Jess kisses me on the cheek, then my father. Her lip is quivering, but she keeps her tears in check. I can tell she's trying to be strong. Tia Lencha is here too, with Tio Pancho, Raul, Maribel, and Krista, all dressed in church clothes. Raul pulls at his collar, but the girls envelope me in their arms. "Kihana, you must be heartbroken." Their tears wet my shoulder, and I feel bad that I'm not crying, but for some reason I can't. Maybe I'm all cried out. I remember something Dad told me about Guatemala. When someone dies, wailing women follow the casket to the graveyard, sobbing loudly. When the departed spirit hears the wailing, it understands that it's on the other side. I guess that explains why Tia Lencha is wringing Mom's hand, choking out loud words between tears, sobbing and waving her Kleenex. "Pobrecitos." Dad keeps blinking tears too. He told me to expect this, saying, "We express openly." Only I'm wooden. Only I seem to be watching this moment instead of living it. I feel less Carrillo-like than ever. I can't stop touching my sea turtle bracelet to make sure it's there. Ushers hand each of us a carnation as we step into a plush carpeted room. Grandma's death blooms into reality when I see a picture of her at the front and I grip Mom's hand. Grandma's body is being cremated in Florida, but the large photo makes it seem like she's here and not anywhere at the same time. "Death will be a great adventure," said. I almost expect the photo to wink. I lay the carnation against my cheek, its silky petals reminding me of the bird feathers Grandma and I used to find on our walks and take home to look up. I grip my bracelet. Finally, tears blur my vision. Out of nowhere, Mom hands me a Kleenex. I think of questions I should have asked Grandma. What do I pack for a week-long hike? Why do manatees do barrel rolls? How did you know you were in love? I think of all the reasons I need her to tell me about my mom as a kid, to show me the ocean secrets, to show me how to make life an adventure. What will I do without her? The mournful organ music holds my hand and twists my heart. I look down at my brother who's drawing on a magna doodle. I'm glad he's occupied and not crying. He's the only person here who doesn't know she's gone. Or maybe he's the one who has it all figured out. Just stay in your own Tinker Toy world where nothing can hurt you. Then again, he'll never know Grandma Miller, never paddle her canoe among the manatees. I should be thankful for all the years I had with her, I know. I should be glad I'm luckier than Mamito. But a stone sits on my heart. When I was little, I thought I wanted to grow up. And now I wish I could unknow things. I wish I could slide the Magna Doodle's eraser bar and redraw this whole year. Mom squeezes my shoulder. "It's time," she says, and we take our carnations to the front. Each person lays a flower in front of Grandma's picture. I place my flower and look into Grandma's eyes. Her gaze radiates wisdom and love and every good thing I can think of. She wants me to be happy, I know, but I'm not sure happiness will ever be the same. I linger at her picture until Mom leads me away by the hand. And as I walk back to the pew, the sight of Raoul sitting between his parents makes me frown. He looks so comfortable, a knee touching one parent, an elbow touching the other. Anyone can see that he belongs to both of them. The whole family looks like a matched set. Eyes and hair the same color, Spanish on their tongues. Heat behind my eyes turns from tears to anger. Not at them, but at us. They should go to Guatemala, not us. My family looks like furniture bought at a thrift store. Dad and me darker, Mom and Mamito lighter, Spanish a fabric we ran out of. Without Grandma Miller, I'll be shoved onto a plane, yanked out of my country, dropped into a boiling pot of trilled R's. Grandma, why did you leave me? Aunt Jess hugs me once more before we go. Kihana, I'm so glad we all have each other. I want you to visit more, okay? That'd be great, I say automatically, not feeling it much, but trying to look appreciative. When spring break comes, I'll take you to my favorite places in Fort Worth. Spiral Dinner, Sundance Square, the Kimball Art Museum. We'll have ice cream, okay? I know it won't be the same as Florida. I'd love it, Aunt Jess. This time I mean it. I understand. With a little surge of panic, I hug her again. We have to enjoy each other while we can. At home, I'm looking forward to being alone. What I'd really like to do is play the guitar or take a long walk with Jaden. Both impossible. Can I go out and swing? I ask Mom. I imagine swinging myself out there, letting part of me slip into the sky. But before she can say yes, neighbors arrive, hands full of casseroles and cobblers and pots to plug into the wall. We say thank you so many times that I run out of sincerity. It's not until late at night that I discover I'm hungry. I serve myself some pizza and peach cobbler, and it's good. Good enough. But the torn place inside aches worse than ever.